Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is more of a field drill. So when we're taking our swing, we want to really make sure that we feel our load on this backside. This is where we gather. This is where we generate that energy, right on that backside. So when I go and I'm getting in my stance right here, I'm going to generate all that power in that backside. A lot of times as the young players, everybody will say, load big, and then they'll overload on their back foot, and then everything goes to the front foot. So what we want to do is when we're going to swing, we want to gather on that backside. We want to gather in this hit. That's where your load is. That's where your rhythm is. That's where your strength is. So when I load in that back hit, all my weight, I'm one-legged right there. So now when I come down, I can stretch all that backside right there. And that stretch is gonna snap that rear hip, which is gonna now snap that barrel. So rear leg is super, super, super important. I also see young kids, they can't get balanced. So when they go in and they try to load, and then they either go forward, they can't stay balanced, they can't get their timing. So the rear leg is super, super, super important. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna start on your left foot and you're gonna turn to your right, turn, back down. In. So when I go, okay, this is gonna stay stable. This is gonna stay stationary. I'm gonna step, up, turn, reach. Still, all my weight is gonna stay on that back side right there. That back side. So, step, hip, reach. Stay stacked. We wanna stay stacked on this back side. Okay, I'm gonna step, balance, turn that hip, coil that hip, reach out. And this is gonna stay stationary. What we don't wanna happen is here, or get too much movement in here. We wanna generate the power. We wanna generate this load right here in this hip, right here on this back side. You wanna feel the energy in that hip, and then you're gonna get here. That's gonna allow us to get good tilt. That's gonna allow us to get power. That's gonna allow us to stretch, and that's gonna allow us to snap. So we wanna make sure when I go to load, in, boom, load on that back side right there. I want you to feel up, reach. Reach but stay rear-legged. Reach but stay rear-legged. Don't let the upper half fly out when you step out. So we're gonna start on our left foot. Step, rear-legged, out. Never move that top part. After you get done with that, we're now gonna get into our stance, and we want to feel that rear leg. Feel all the weight on that rear leg. Feel it, a ball of energy, coiling all up in this side right here, all in that back, in here, coil right there. Coil right there, feel it, one leg, all in that back. You want to generate that power, generate loading on that back side. This is not your load. We don't want to load like that. We want to load and get it all in that rear leg. All in that rear leg. Feel it in that rear leg. In that rear leg. Okay, so after you've done about 10 of the single leg stationary to stretch, then you're just going to go to that normal stance. And I want you to feel almost a crunch in the side right here. All your weight's on this back leg, and you're going to feel the energy in that hip. Okay, out, crunch the side, feel the energy here. Crunch, crunch. All my weight on that rear leg. Rear leg. crunch the side. Feel the energy. Do about 10 of those as well. Crunch the side, feel the energy. Just dry feels. Feel what it feels like to get rear-legged. Once we feel what it Don't let the upper half move. Turn, reach. There you go. Try to reach as far as you can. Turn. Slow and controlled. Try not to hunch over. Up. There you go. Upright. Good posture. Posture. There you go. Good. Controlled. Turn. Reach. Up. Look at your target. Up. Don't take your eyes off your target. Up. Bend your knee. Look at that target. Good posture.